Raymond Cohen here with Torah Exchange. Today we're going to start off our video with a story. A story about a man who was on his way to work, doing his same routine, the same thing that he always does, the same thing he does every day, when suddenly he was attacked by a robber, a thief who was trying to steal his money. The thief attacked him, and obviously this man tried to resist. He tried fighting back, but it was to no avail. The thief kept punching him and pummeling him, until the guy had no choice. He ultimately just took out his wallet, threw it at the robber, and the robber ran away. The man was obviously physically hurt. He got up and started limping away, limping from the scene, when he looked up and suddenly saw that there were hundreds of people who were watching this incident. And yet none of them stepped up for the man. None of them did anything. The question is why? Why did nobody, out of the hundreds of people that were there, why did nobody step up? How come none of them were able to stand up for this man? So the answer, I think, is that every single person who was in the crowd was waiting for somebody else, waiting for somebody who was going to step up. Nobody wanted to take that responsibility onto themselves. And so what that ultimately ended in was the man getting pummeled until he had to eventually give away his wallet. The Mishnah in Masechet Sanhedrin, in the 4th Perek, talks about how each human was created with a separate DNA. With each human is created separately, and each human has something unique to contribute. And the Mishnah says over there, "Lefichach hayav kol adam lomar bishvili nivra ha'olam." Therefore, since everybody was created uniquely, hayav kol adam lomar, every single person is hayav, it's necessary for him to say, bishvili nivra ha'olam, for me the world was created. Now what does that mean? Does that mean that everybody should say, well, things have to go my way, and if they don't go my way, then I should complain? Well, that clearly can't be what it means. Rather, what Chazal mean when they say bishvili nivra ha'olam, everybody has to approach life with the mentality that I have something unique to contribute, that I have something that I can contribute to the world. Bishvili nivra ha'olam, and I'm going to act in that way where I am providing my contribution to the world. Now, sometimes we can say that's a very nice message, and we look at the world and we say, well, the world is so big, the universe is so big, how am I going to be able to even contribute anything? If I correct myself, or if I work on myself, or if I fulfill my potential, what does that even mean in the larger context? So to answer that question, I want to take you to Mishnah Pirkei Avot. Mishnah at the end of the 2nd Perek in Pirkei Avot. The Mishnah was written, or it was recorded, that Rabbi Tarfon was the one who said it. Rabbi Tarfon is the one who lived during the time of the destruction of the 2nd Beit HaMikdash. So you could imagine what he was dealing with in terms of understanding, how your efforts can be subdued and all this kind of stuff. So Rabbi Tarfon, he told his students and he told the people around him, Lo alecha hamlacha ligmor velo ata ben horin libatel mimena. What does it mean? Lo alecha hamlacha ligmor. It's not upon you to finish the work, but at the same time, lo ata ben horin libatel mimena. But you are not a free man. Don't think you're absolved of the responsibility of doing what you can do. In essence, what Rabbi Tarfon is telling us is that, yes, our contributions are small on a daily basis, but lo alecha hamlacha ligmor. Don't think that it's your obligation to change the entire world. Don't think it's your obligation to have this macro effect on everything. But at the same time, just because you're saying that doesn't mean that you should now say, well, now I don't need to do anything. Now I'm going to just sit back and relax and leave the responsibility of making the world a better place, leave the responsibility of getting close to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. I'm going to leave that to other people. Leave it to the rabbis, leave it to the people who know how to do chesed better than me. That's exactly not the message that Rabbi Tarfon is saying. At the same time that you say, okay, there are people who are greater than me, but lo ata ben horin libatel mimena. You're not a free man to be absolved of that duty. You have what to contribute, and that is a very powerful message that Rabbi Tarfon is telling us.